Hello to everybody and welcome to this video. Welcome to Starpoint Gemini 3. So my name is Mario and I'm gonna be your host today in this video, showcasing some of the new features in the upcoming update for Starpoint Gemini 3. I definitely hope you had a very good 2019. It was really an awesome gaming year, and in this year we are expecting to have even better gaming experience in many games, including our own. So what we wanted to do is a video where we will show you the progress we made and the plans that we want to do in this year, in the roadmap updates and all of the patches that's going to be released for the game. So I'm not sure if you followed our game so far, but Starpoint Gemini 3 is actually a fourth sequel to the franchise, and it's a little bit different game, but we are very proud of what we're making, and we are quite content about what's been created so far, and especially about the plans that we plan to add up until the end of the development. So what I'm going to show you today is some features that will come in the next update. It's a fourth update of the game. It's not, we're not even halfway there through early access, so the game is still not finished, but it's definitely shaping up to be what we want it to be in the first place. So thank you to everybody that joined us so far, that got the game, dived in and shared their feedback and their ideas, suggestions with us on forums and on all of our channels. So thank you very much. So part of the updates is definitely something we created thanks to your advices, to your suggestions, to your ideas, and that's the process we've done in previous games as well. So it's been very useful for the project. What we're going to show you today is from our own internal version. So this version is not yet available to general public, but it will be in a couple of days probably. So I hope you're going to like what we prepared. All of the updates last year were quite extensive, quite important, and they also, besides adding features to the game, they also added a number of foundations for the upcoming updates, including this one. So I'm going to be playing from a save game that I manufactured for myself. It's not that hard, you can do it yourself, but it's not our recommendation, not that official recommendation. So I did modify my save a little bit just to show you some more things in a shorter time. So I hope you're gonna like that. So let's just load the game, and what I did is prepare this, for example. So what we're doing is we're updating the gameplay, the basic gameplay mechanics mostly. That's what's going to be the pivotal focus point of this update. Those are some of the gameplay features and additions needed for overall feeling of the game. And many players already mentioned that the game definitely reminds them of, say, games like Freelancer. It's a bit older game now, but we actually like that game, and it's no secret that a lot of things in this game are reminiscent of that game. So we're not ashamed of that. That was really an awesome game. This is a completely different game, but some things they did really well, and we love these games. And if they did something right, we don't see a problem in using it in our own way in this game. So first of all, I'm bored of this ship, so I've been playing with this ship for a while. So I think first thing I'm gonna do is just change this ship. That should be my first step. So for all of you playing through previous versions, you know that we're adding modules for the ships in each update. So this update will bring some new elements as well. So I hope you're gonna like it. it's gonna broad the possible varieties of your ship and how it can be used and what features ship has actually. So let me just change to some of the, well, this one is quite nice, this one, okay, I think I like this one. I won't have any problems with money this time, because you can see that I've added, well, quite a few credits to my save game, but it's just for the purpose of showing how it can work. So let's just buy and replace this hull. As you see, ship is getting a completely different shape. I don't like these wings also, so let me just change them. I can show you definitely something. Wings wise, we have a new wing type. I've just seen Star Wars movie the other day, so these wings actually remind me of a TIE fighter, TIE bomber actually wings, so I kind of like them, and I'm in that mood right now, so I'm just gonna take these, and I think I'm gonna like them. Yeah, they were fun. Let's see what we did. So I kind of like it. Looks bigger, looks different, so I definitely like it. I'm gonna use this. Some of you probably know about this. It's a photo mode in the game, so you just press F8 and you're gonna get the game will be paused, and you can unhook the camera from a fixed point, and you can just then observe your beautiful ship from all sides. If you like what you did, what you attached to it. If you don't, just you can replace that again. Well, anyway, one of the things that's new in this update, upcoming update, is a very important feature for the handling of the open world universe and large areas of map, is star chart. So I'm going to show you how the new star chart is going to look like. I hope you're going to like it. So this is the first version of the new star chart. So it's, as you see, it's visually completely different. What's new is it has much more objects added. Also, each object has a hint. These are not final hints. We're gonna be adding more information, details, and whatnot, so you can find your way around and know where you're going, what's important at a certain point in the universe, at some station and whatever. So you can see the position of the player, and each object is marked on the map, and also has a short information regarding it, what kind of an object that is, type of the object, what it serves for, the distance to it, and whatever. So these lines are the representation of something that already existed in the previous version of the game. These are fast travel lines. You go between nav buoys, and you have an entry and exit point, and on the star chart you can see where it's going to take you. Another way you can see where you're going to go is to simply approach the nav buoy. So it's here, and I'm going to show you how it looks. So this is it, and if you come in close proximity, you're going to see the line going the distance. So this is the general direction where this line will take you, and to where it's going. So it's going. The exit point is at Suno mining cluster. So if you take this navigation point, you're gonna exit at Suno mining cluster. So let's try that. I'm gonna go there anyway. So you're going to a preset navigation point, and there you arrived. So this is basically a little bit. It's an update of an already existing system, and we have a problem. Somebody is attacking. Okay, they're not attacking us. So this is an interesting situation. What you can do is they're fighting amongst themselves, and if you're up to some loot, you can simply join in. Why? Because you're not gonna draw all fire from them, and they have other targets, and you can basically destroy them quite fast and easily. with the help of the other friendly ships, and I'm just gonna use that to my advantage. Yeah. So I'm just gonna enter. Now I'm being targeted right now. So what you can do is try to hold on, loot what you can, or simply hide somewhere. And we have now 4-to-1 odds, and that sounds perfectly good. I think this is not going to be too hard. And there we go. Oh, another one. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, maybe you've noticed the light weapon system I have installed. This is the loot. I'm going to take it because I need it. So maybe you've noticed that the weapon I was using actually starts to fire at a slower fire rate, and then it accelerates. So some type of weapons do that. It's a feature of these weapons, so I can show you. If you simply hold the button, it's going to accelerate, of course, until you deplete your energy pool. So then it's going to stop firing until the energies are replenished. So anyway, this was just a small battle to get warmed up. So yeah, asteroids and other objects in the universe are destructible. You can mine useful materials from them, and that's one of the ways to earn money, besides doing freelance missions or main objectives and everything. I forgot to mention we're playing free roam mode. So there is no storyline associated in this game mode, so you can simply roam around and travel and do whatever you want. The universe, find your luck that way. I was talking about star chart. I didn't show you the entire thing. So one thing you can do is you can switch between views showcasing all star systems you can travel into. So in this game you can travel into 3 different systems, not only one. So it is called Starpoint Gemini, but you can actually travel to Sirius system and solar system as well. So you heard about these systems in previous games, but you never traveled there. So this is the first time you can actually visit these areas. And no matter on which map you're currently on, you can see all of these systems. So you simply select the system, and you can the grayed out planets and systems are those that are not added yet to the game. They will be before the game is fully completed, but right now you can go only on certain maps. So if you, for example, select this one and you can see the map in more details. This is zoomed out map of the system, and you can see this is the map where you will jump in when you enter the system, and you can see the details of the map even though you're not there. You can't set the navigation points to travel right now in this system because you're not in this system, but you can have an overview of that system. So it's quite useful to know where you're going. If you have plans to do some mission or you want to go somewhere, you can check out the map and various important points on that map, even if you're not there. So that's quite useful. What we're gonna do is one map added in the last update is actually one of the first maps in the solar system. So I'm just gonna show you that one. See how that looks. This is a big station. So we hear there's another battle somewhere. Somebody's shooting seriously with scattergun weapons. You better stay away from these. Well, anyway, this is another thing that's added in this update. So this is a trade ship, a random trade ship doing its own trade run somewhere. we're not sure where he's going, but we've added a number of things that will live up the feeling of the universe. So in this update we've added trade convoys, civilian ships, different versions of what they do, where they go, they travel around, they use the gates, navigation points, and all of the things that you can do, you can use. And of course you can attack them, you can destroy them. It's not completely advisable because they usually do travel with an escort, so if you attack them, that's gonna have consequences. So tread carefully, don't do that at any point. Some convoys that consists of several trade ships actually have a quite strong fighter protection, so if you attack them, you're gonna have to handle maybe much more than you can think at the beginning. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is, what is this? This is Outlaw Satellite. On the map you can also see the enemy structures, hostile structures, and they are accessible, of course, but you have to really be careful what you're doing there, what you're attacking, because it can be very well defended. The skull icon is actually boss fight, boss arena. So that's one of the things added in the last update. We've updated a few of these fights lately, so it works better. These missions are very challenging, so do not approach them if you're not really well equipped, leveled up, and it's not that easy to defeat them, but you get some nice rewards and it's worthwhile, but it's more of a late game content. It's not advisable to do it immediately at the beginning. So what I'm gonna do is simply go to Starpoint. You can set your own waypoint. That's the same way it worked in previous games, and I'm just gonna go there. I want to leave this system. This is one of the first systems added, so most of you probably seen it before. Let's go to some new place. I think that's gonna be much better. Regarding movement, you can move your ship in all possible directions. You have lateral movement, backwards, up, down. You also have some players already noticed that you have cut engines, boost system. The entire movement is made pretty much similar to oops, and we are being intercepted, and we're gonna do some combat now. I'm gonna show you how cut engines work. So cut engines. Oh, no, where are you? And first run successful. Let's see how... Oh! Oops. So what you're doing is... I like using heavy weapons. Oh yeah. Oops. I'm definitely not the best of players, I can tell you that. Some guys in the office have so much more hours in this game. But I guess I'm gonna be learning things as I go, as well as you. Well, I think that's the last of them. This was one of the encounters, random encounters along the way. So it will happen, and you can just stop and follow the combat through, or you can just ignore it and go on your merry way. That's up to you. So this is the start point. Let me jump to some other system. I wanted to show you Earth. So we're gonna jump straight to Earth and show you how it looks. This is the first time you're gonna see a familiar planet, actually, our planet. So it was a special feeling for me when I saw it the first time, because it's a familiar planet. You know how it looks. It reminds you of something. It's not just some random planet. It's always nice to see something like that. Okay, so this map is one of the maps added in the last update. As you see, this is home. Well, I know we are on the other side of the Earth now, so as you can see, this is one of these things I was talking about earlier. So this is a convoy. So this is a trade convoy heading to some direction. They're gonna be using all the fast travel capabilities, and they will just go about and do their business. They will travel around, trade, use star points, leave this system, enter other system, and do basically whatever you're doing. So let me just go ahead of them. So one of the options you can do is simply attack them and try to loot them as a real pirate. As I said, it's not easy, so you shouldn't take it lightly, but it's possible. One of the other things that's been added in this update is the fleet behaviors and some special behaviors for faction ships. So basically trade ships, for example, this one does not have, actually does, yeah, it's here. Oh, I didn't see them. So this is a fighter escort of this convoy. So there are a couple of fighters there, there are a couple of fighters there. So they are protecting the convoy. So if you attack the convoy, they will attack you, of course. Also, what can happen is, and it's an encounter-based thing, if they get attacked by some third faction or somebody not related to you, and they actually, look at this, it's actually happening right now. So let's see how it works. If they are enemies between themselves, they, oh no, they're enemies to me, not to each other. Okay, let's handle this. I don't want to lose that convoy. So, whoa, easy, tiger. Okay, so I'm gonna be using a little bit of tracking missile, so he couldn't actually escape to it. One thing he could do, and they occasionally do that, is use countermeasures. So that sometimes happens. That was too fast, so let's finish this. I don't move as good as some of our other team members. I'm just slow, and apparently he's slower than me. Yeah, oh, another one. So I'm not sure if you noticed what he did. Sometimes enemies will use countermeasures and they will simply divert your heavy missile and save themselves. You also have access to that, so you can equip your ship with countermeasures and different protective systems and help yourself that way. So I think I lost the convoy now. Yeah, they probably went through Starpoint somewhere. Okay, but then again, this is the very idea of protective escort wings. So they prevent attacks against convoys, and they also buy time for convoys to escape to safety. This is Delta Station. Not sure if you've seen it. And this is a nice thing parked right behind it. So this is one of the capital ships in the game. Capital ships will be introduced in a different manner in the game. So basically, yes, you will be able to command some of the directly command some of the capital ships in this game. They will have a different purpose, and the mechanics linked to them will work a little bit differently than in the previous games, but they will be here, and it also has some escorts. Anyway, I'm not gonna touch it. Oops, another one. No problem. Anyway, I wanted to show you the Delta Station, how it looks from the inside. I cannot dock while in combat, and I'm not sure. Oh, fire! So in cut engines mode, you basically use your inertia to change direction, to be very fast, very agile. But oops. But it needs some adjusting. Freelancer had this mode, so yeah, it's players that played Freelancer will not be unfamiliar with this. You see, you're going backwards without engines now, but you can very fast change direction. And oops, so my shield is now dropping a little bit, and I think I'm gonna just use shield booster to increase my shield. Like in previous games, shield boosters and items to repair hull are also items you need to install on your free slots, and then you can use them with quick keys. Oh no, you're not going anywhere. Okay, I've destroyed a number of them. Oops, my shield is again down, using another booster. So as you noticed, you can actually take care of quite a few targets, but you need to be very careful when using items and not spend them before time. This ship just fired countermeasures. He diverted one of my missiles, so it wasn't hit, and I think another wave of enemies spawned. So this is what happens when you start messing around near capital ships. And the lucky thing in this star situation is the fact that the capital ship didn't start firing, so I guess it saved my day. The weapons on that ship are huge, and if you wanna mess with him, you better be really prepared. So let's see if we can make, yeah, health good so far, shield good so far. Definitely, yeah. He's bleeding. Yeah, he's done. So in one of the previous updates we introduced critical hits and several types of damages that you can observe. Oops. Of course, keep in mind, same thing can happen to you. You can also receive critical strike that can disable some of your systems and render you inoperable for a while, or your weapons or shields or some part of your ship. So bear in mind, it's a two-way street. And he's done. And I think that, no, that's not the last of them. Another one. So what happened now is I'm near a navigation point, and it's one of these points that other players use as well. So certainly it's important for them as well. So if you start doing some trouble near these points, enemies can also spawn and destroy you, or attempt to destroy you. But then again, it all brings you experience, skills, so it's not bad having enemies actually. And as you notice now, oh, we're upside down, so let's just get our bearings a little bit. Okay, so some peace finally. We can go up and down, of course. So this line will take us to right to Starpoint. We're gonna go there in a minute, but what I wanted to show you one more thing is that what we didn't do yet is assigning skills, so we can do that now. So bear in mind, this is also because of my artificial help I gave myself before this recording to just tamper with my save a little bit. So you see we have 50 skill points, so you can divide them among various skills and increase your precision, your firepower, how you handle environmental damages, what your resistances are, how your missiles will handle, how your ship will maneuver, how your shields will be restored, how they'll behave. For example, if you upgrade your shields to a much higher tier, then there's a chance that shields will be automatically recharged when they go below a certain percentage. A lot of things are actually passive, but they're extremely helpful in various situations. But you need to be careful how you assign your skills. Of course, it's not irreversible. So if you do a mistake, if you think you could have done something better, or you need a different options for your ship, you can simply replace the skills respec at any given point in the game. So right now I'm gonna pump up my shields a little bit because they were dropping faster than I would like to. That's gonna be, so you see I'm level 50, so it's gonna take a while before you get to level 50. But the game does has areas where it's more dangerous or where it's less dangerous. So yeah, simply don't go to the wrong place on the wrong time. So be careful of that, and everything is gonna be just fine until you get some levels and increase your power and strength. Anyway, so I'm gonna leave this area right now. I'm gonna use this nav boy to jump to a different location. So what I need is Starpoint. And why do I need Starpoint? Because another ship just came to nav boy. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so see, there's a first-person view, of course. This time it's fully functional, and the game is actually very fun playing with joysticks, especially HOTAS systems. I tried it a couple of times. It's really nice. Anyway, we're gonna change location a little bit. So let's go to Sirius system. Xterra. I'm gonna jump to Xterra. So all of the things that we've added in this update regarding convoys, different behaviors, what they do, how they travel around, how the other fleets will help them, how you can intercept some encounters along your way through the universe. It's all just a first step in building a very actually live universe. So we definitely want to make the universe live and to have a feeling that it's something is happening even without your direct influence. So, and here we are. We've jumped to Xterra system. So let's see. Oh, another capital ship here. Nice. Anyway, we can see some objects that are hostile to us, or friendly to us, or neutral to us. So it's all marked on the map. As I said, this is just the beginning. More information will be dumped into the map and objects in the future updates. So what we can do now is we can simply, we are here, we can go to multi-ops embassy, maybe take a mission there or something. Okay, we're gonna go around Starpoint. So the embassy should be in this direction. Vertigo. Okay, this is the station where we're heading. Yeah, that's where we'll end up. So it's a multi-ops embassy. We should replenish, restock on our weapons. Actually, while at it, I can show you one interesting thing. I noticed that a number of players are not actually using it, but it's It's quite cool. We're gonna detour a little bit towards an asteroid just to show you what I mean. So what you can do in this game, we're gonna go to proximity. So when you mine or destroy asteroids, oops, this is an interesting thing. An asteroid, we're just gonna go to some. This is a gentleman's exit, so there are a number of enemies there. Oops. Oh crap. Oh crap. They have a lot of heavy weapons, so no, I'm not gonna fight them. So this is another example of encounter. So this asteroid field is probably guarded by some faction, mining faction, pirate faction, whatever. They do not want us to snoop around, so they're gonna defend that area. One of these missiles. Oh, you saw that. So basically, I've just destroyed an asteroid with the sheer mass of my ship. So you can do that with smaller asteroids. I wouldn't recommend doing it with the larger asteroids because the result won't be the same. So you're gonna be squashed and take damage. So what's gonna happen is, for example, I can show you this. You have this weapon, and what you can do is you can replace the weapon, and now you have this. So there are a number of different weapon systems, and you can hot swap the weapons in mid-combat. So it's very useful if you want. I don't know, you're targeting someone's shields, and you have a weapon very effective against shields. After that, you need a weapon effective against the hull. Then you can simply hot swap weapons in mid-combat. It also works with missiles. You can swap them as well. So I can show you how it works. So basically, it's your equipment, missiles, and weapons. So you simply you assign two numbers on your keyboard that you decided previously, and you can hot swap them in mid-combat. There are also weapons that are extremely effective on a short range, and those that are effective on long range. So you can also swap them when you're heading to combat. Then you can just do a one attack run from the distance with weapons very effective from the distance, and then simply switch weapon when you come to the close range and use scatterguns that are very effective on closer distances. So somebody is shooting somewhere. I'm not sure where, but I don't like it. Same goes for heavy weapons. So definitely somebody is shooting. I wouldn't like to be in the middle of that. I'm hearing scatter weapons, and I don't like scatter weapons. Oops, something is happening there. There's another convoy. Yeah, so they're gonna just go on their way. I do not wish to be in the middle of that. Let's see where we are. An interesting installation, big one. Oh, guys really put some things in the game that even I didn't know about. Anyway, as you see, there are two convoys. One is here and the other one is there. You can ambush them, use them to your advantage. Notice that when you encounter a convoy, if the convoy has armed escort, sometimes if the encounter puts them in danger and they will be attacked by a third party, so to speak, you're gonna be offered an encounter quest to come to their aid and help them. Now they're attacked, for example, but I think they're gonna live. There are more of them. Oops, it's getting hot here. Oh no. I really want to leave. As you see, red dots are multiplying, so this is gonna be a very dangerous zone in a little while. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the brave thing and do a gentleman's exit. So so this is one of the areas where you're gonna see a lot of red dots. So yeah, that's how it works. Or you can go to the Paris Harbor, which is the red dot itself, a huge red dot, and you probably gonna die getting there. So yeah, let's just try to get our hands on that station. We're being attacked again and again. I have plenty of equipment to heal myself, to repair myself, so that's not a problem, but still you should keep the equipment for more important things, like on missions or something. But anyway, as I said, when Convoy is attacked and you're offered an encounter quest to help them, what you can do is actually help them, solve a quest and get reward for that, or you can simply use the situation and attack them as well when they're low on ammo, on power, on health points. So you can basically do the bastards thing and just jump them from behind like their enemies do, and simply take the prize, take the loot, but it's gonna have a large toll on your alignment, on your reputation with some other factions, or if they already sent a distress call, then armed escort might arrive with reinforcements, and then it's not gonna be good for you. But yeah, that's how it works. You can do whatever you want. So this, oh wow, they have Holo Dancer. Now that's what I'm talking about. I didn't know about this. I didn't check the game that much. So yeah, this is a surprise for me. In this bar I've never been before. Nice robot. Let's see what the bartender has to say.
What do you want, human?
What do you want? What do you think I want? I want money. Can you show me a route to some valuables?
People around here usually don't care who repairs their stuff as long as it works in the end. I disagree with that, of course, but since it is not up to me, there's a job for you, Captain.
So difficulty is easy. I should repair the marked target. Yeah, sure, why not? So yeah, I'm definitely gonna wrap this up for this video. I hope I've shown you some of the details of the following update. This update will be released, as I said, in a couple of days. We have some more testing and checking out to do, so yeah, it's gonna be polished out a little bit more. We have a list of things that you've said, mentioned on the forums regarding some improvements and corrections that are relatively linked to what we're doing in this update. So a number of things will be added from that list as well. We're gonna fix a few things, and those of you that reported that will definitely have a chance to recognize what you were talking about and what we actually included to fix in this update. And there's going to be a lot of more things that I forgot to mention. We're going to do another video later on. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you liked it and enjoy the update, and stay with us, follow us, and walk this development path with us till the end. We are almost halfway there, so a lot more things are coming. We're gonna keep you updated for all of that, and yeah, enjoy the next update, and see you later. Bye.